let me ask you something, and I want you to really, truly think about it. Don't just spit out the automatic answer here. We're about to go on a bit of a journey in this explainer, and yeah, it might feel a little uncomfortable. So, do you really know yourself? Just pause for a second. Do you actually know yourself? I don't mean your name. I don't mean whatever job title you slapped on your resume. And I definitely don't mean that polished, perfect version of you that your friends and coworkers see every single day. I mean the real you, the one you keep totally hidden. Section 1. The identity illusion. Let's look at who you really are. Think about the layers you wear every day. First, there's your name. Then, your daily routines and your habits. And finally, there's that carefully crafted version people see out in the world. But you know what? These are just labels. They're just a shell. We cling to them because, well, it's safe. All the while, we're completely ignoring the complex, hidden reality running underneath. The uncomfortable truth is, most people only know the identity that was handed to them. It's who you actually are versus who you've been told you are. We put on these costumes given to us by our parents, our teachers, our society, and we literally never, ever question them. Which brings us to Section 2, Life on Autopilot. Are these even your choices? Really think about this for a second. The way you talk, the way you react when things suddenly go wrong, the way you live your life day in and day out. How much of that is actually you? Have you ever stopped to analyze where those behaviors even come from? Well, your reactions have roots, specifically habit, expectation, and fear. Think about the last time someone said something that really hurt you. You reacted instantly, right? You either lashed out in anger, or maybe you just shut down in silence. These unseen forces, they basically hijacked you. But here is the real question. Did you consciously choose that reaction, or did it just kind of happen? Did you sit there and decide to get angry, or did a programmed habit just take the wheel? When you really truly look at it, you start to realize you aren't making choices in those moments at all. Let's dig even deeper here. What about the big things? Your goals, the influence of your family, your environment, your past. Are the things you are striving for right now truly your goals? Or are they just shaped by the immense pressure of what everyone else expects from you? Think about it honestly. If you strip away all that societal pressure, if nobody was watching you, if literally nobody had any expectations of you, would you still be chasing those exact same things? Or would your life look completely different? You're living a version of life that slowly formed around you, and you just accepted it. Let that sink in for a moment. You haven't been actively building your life. You've just been moving through it on autopilot, doing what feels normal, not what feels true. And you've done the whole thing without ever stopping to ask, is this really me? Moving to Section 3, the mirror moment. It's time to face reality. I want you to visualize something with me here. Imagine you are standing in a perfectly quiet room, right in front of a large mirror. You look up, fully expecting to see your own eyes staring back at you. But then, the reflection changes. You see, what you expect to see is your face, but what actually stares back at you are your choices. Shadows start branching out in the glass, showing you every decision you made out of fear, every difficult moment you avoided, every single time you chose to stay comfortable instead of being brutally honest with yourself. That reflection isn't your face, it's your evasions. Look deeply at that reflection. Would you even recognize that person? Or would you realize, with this sudden, sinking feeling, that you've never really known them at all? Because knowing yourself, it's not a passive activity. It definitely isn't easy. It means facing the exact things you have spent years running away from. It means questioning absolutely everything you thought was just who you are. And the harsh reality is, most people simply never go this far. It's just too painful. Now for Section 4, the power of awareness. This is where everything shifts. The very moment you see yourself clearly, the moment you recognize that autopilot life for exactly what it is, the spell is broken. Awareness changes absolutely everything. You are no longer just a passenger in your own life. This is the awakening. First, you stop lying to yourself about why you do things. Second, you stop blindly repeating the exact same destructive patterns. And finally, you start choosing differently. You regain control. Who you were told to be slowly fades away, and it gets replaced by who you actually are.
It is the transition from a hollow, inherited identity to a truly authentic one. Honestly, it's the hardest transition you will ever make, but it's the only one that actually matters.
So right now, as we wrap up this explainer, I have a challenge for you. Don't scroll away. Don't immediately open another tab or try to distract yourself with the next quick dopamine hit. Just sit in the silence for a moment. Let it be a little uncomfortable. Strip away the habits, the fears, the heavy expectations of your family and friends. Ask yourself honestly, who am I when nobody is watching? The answer to that question is everything, because the truth about yourself will either change your life entirely or it will mercilessly expose the one you're just used to living. If you found value in this deep dive, and if you're brave enough to keep facing the answers that most people run away from, make sure to subscribe. We'll be right here, ready to explore the next hard truth. Until then, keep questioning.